So you're continuously that your child is terrible. The teacher calls and tells you he's terrible. His brothers and sisters says he's terrible. Everyone says he's terrible. What can you do about it that will be effective and will guarantee to turn him into the biggest star? Here is the secret. If someone tells you your child is terrible, what you do, you tell that person, look, I understand. You acknowledge him first, and then you tell him, can you tell me one thing that he is good at, or that he did properly, or that he improved at? And you will see that at the beginning, probably they will tell you that there's nothing, that he is totally terrible. And you say, okay, I understand. And the next time that they tell you that, you ask them, tell me, can you see something, one small thing that he did correctly? For example, he said thank you. For example, he arrived for, you find the smallest thing in the universe that person can find that child is okay. And after a while, and every time that they call you, you just said, or every time they tell you how bad your son is or your child is, you say, okay, fine, I understand. Tell me one thing that is good. And after a while, you ask them, this thing that you told me that is good, I want you to tell that to my child. You make sure they tell it to the child. And you ask your child and get him to tell you what good things the teacher or the friend or someone told, or his brother or his sister told him about him. And you continue this campaign of finding good things about your child. And all of a sudden, your child will realize that he's actually good. And the teacher will realize that there's a lot of good things about this child, much more than bad things. And his brothers and his sisters will realize that there's something good about this child. And they will discover that his intentions are always good. And out of the blue, this child will do things that are unbelievable. He will surprise you, he will surprise the teacher, he will surprise his brothers and sisters. All you have to do is to continue the campaign of finding what is right about your child. Now the application of this idea are limitless. You can apply it to your husband, your wife. You can apply it to an employee, you can apply it to friends, you can apply it to anything. You can even apply it to machines. Even if your computer is not so well or something goes wrong with it, find what's right about it. And you will see that all of a sudden, magically, things will start to go right. If you want to improve the environment around you, and if you want the environment around you to support you, all you have to do is find what's right about that person, what's right about the environment, and you will see it will be like the environment, that person decided that he will show you how good he is and things will improve. Try it. Meir Ezra, a piece of truth for you. Bye-bye.